Hey guys, so today I'm actually making a specialty video for a Mr. Mark. So he actually expressed that he's tried to do some of the exercises in the gym on his own and probably just wasn't really feeling the right things and getting the results that he was really hoping to get. So Mark has a very common condition. He has an early stage of kyphosis. Now, if you didn't watch the video I posted a couple weeks ago, take a look at it. It'll explain why we get kyphosis and what kyphosis is. So just a quick little recap. It's changing the curve into your upper back, making it not as straight as it is. So Mark, he has a embryologist job. So that means he helps doctors with artificial insemination. So a lot of that job entails him looking down at his desk, working with the petri dish in order to, get the best results. He's also a big gamer, so that means when he comes home from work, he's also at the computer again, staring at the TV screen, doing a lot of this hunched over stuff. So it is causing a lot of irritation to his upper back and a lot of weakness as well. Now remember guys, when our arms are constantly being pushed forward and we're doing this downward motion thing, we're increasing the intensity and the tightness in our pec tendons here, which pulls our shoulders forward, and then it also weakens our upper back muscles. So in particular, what we're going to do for this video is I'm going to show you a full treatment plan that we have made for Mark. You can see technique, you can see why we do these different exercises and the dynamics of the actual treatment plan itself. So again, to recap some of the muscle groups that we want to strengthen in order to reposition the shoulder blades back so you're standing nice and upright. You want to work on your traps, your teres major and minor, and also your rhomboids major and minor. Those are going to be the main ones that you want to work on, as well as infraspinatus and supraspinatus are also going to be important muscles to work on. And then also stretching the pecs is going to make the biggest difference. So later on, I'm going to show you now the exercise program that we're actually going to implement and do for Mark. Before getting into the exercises, I wanted to explain why we're using those particular muscle groups to readjust the spine and to set everything back. So all these different muscles, what they're responsible for doing is called adduction. So what that means is bringing the limb closer to the body or the midline of the body, as well as it does a lot of this anterior rotation here. So you can tell and you can see, of course, that if those muscles aren't strengthened to be able to hold the shoulders down and also rotate them so that they're pinned back. So you can see here, if I'm rotating my arms, my shoulders are pinning back. If I don't have the ability to actually do that and to stand here comfortably all day with my shoulders staying pinned back, that's what starts to cause some of the rotation into the front and you start to do the hunch thing, just because the strength really isn't there yet. Okay, the first exercise I'm going to show you is called a T-fly. So in order to do T-fly, we just have some light dumbbells here. If you don't have any dumbbells at home, or if you don't have a gym membership, you could use a resistance band, or you can just use soup cans. Anything that is about 1 pound in weight is enough to start in severe conditions. As you, of course, get healthier, you're going to require more weight to strengthen even more. So to do the T-fly, we're going to stand here, back nice and straight at a 45-degree angle. My palms are facing my body. And all I want to do is I want to just pull straight out so that my hands are about shoulder level. And then back down. Now what I want to avoid doing is pulling them backwards like this. So I'm coming just straight out to the side, squeezing my shoulder blades together, and back down. Showing you from the side angle here, my back is nice and straight at about a 45-degree angle. And then again, going right out to the sides and back down. Now you always want all of your motions to be slow and controlled. You don't want to just rifle through these as fast as you can. That's not the point. We're not looking for explosive energy here. We're looking for control. So as you continue to do this, you will continue to get stronger. Your range of motion will also increase. Now if you look back at other videos, the same rules apply. If there's a lot of pain while you're doing these exercises, then you want to stop and you want to reduce the range of motion. As you get better, your tolerance for pain will increase and your range of motion will increase as well. The next exercise is called a Y-fly. Using the same dumbbells in the exact same position we were before, this time our palms are going to face each other. Lifting straight up onto that angle, making a letter Y with the bottom. Okay, now you want your hands to come up nice and high on this one. You don't need to go way, way above head, but you just need to make that nice Y angle here. Up and down. Nice and controlled. You should feel this right in between your shoulder blades and a little bit into the rear delt as well. Showing you from the side view. The next exercise I wanted to show is a seated row. Now, if you don't have a cable machine at home, and again, if you don't have a gym membership, a resistance band works really well in these situations. So what you want to do is make sure that your back is nice and straight, so it's very stabilized. Keeping your feet against something that is nice and hard is a really good way to stabilize your back. The reason being is that you can help with the motion of going back and forth. So from here, what you want to do is keep the body nice and straight. We're going to pull into the chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Now on the eccentric, as you're coming down, what you want to do is let your shoulders release so that you can reposition them and put them back again. If you're staying in this little tight motion here, you're not really getting the effect of the full range of motion and allowing your shoulder blades to move in and out of its position. So we want to go all the way out, extending the arms, and then pulling everything nice and tight and squeezing back. Now, the last exercise for this beginning program would just simply be a shoulder shrug. Now, shoulder shrugs are really simple. Basically, you're just bearing the weight in your hands and we're lifting the shoulders right up to the ears. There's a couple of things to notice here. One, I don't want to be bringing my shoulders forward to do the shrugging. Again, we want to strengthen the muscles in the back and not the ones in the front. Secondly, I want to make sure that my shoulders are not only sitting underneath my ears, but when I'm shrugging, they're shrugging up to the ears. So notice how they're coming a little bit towards the back of my head and not towards the front. What this will ensure is that the right muscle groups are working together in order to move the shoulders as a whole. With these 4 exercises, you should feel a big difference into your upper back. It should help give you more stability and strength for everyday movement and activity. If pain doesn't reduce, let us know and we can explore different options. But remember guys, these are beginning exercises in the beginning stage. As your strength increases and as you're able to do more things with your body, the exercises will also become more dynamic and more complicated. Now, this will ensure that your body is strong and is able to do all types of motions in every which way with strength. If you guys have any other questions of how to strengthen your upper back or any other body region, just let us know and we can make you a specialty video as well.